get fired up for this year's SEC championship game being played here in Atlanta. No weather can affect us here today. We're in the Dome for our contest between the Florida Gators and the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Hello and welcome, everybody. I'm Brad Nessler along with Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. And I think everybody is ready to find out who really is the best team in the SEC.
Mississippi State is led on defense by this kid at free safety. He does a great job of reading the quarterback and is always in the right spot. The quarterback is going to have to be very careful today, because if he lets any passes get away from him, then you can bet this ball-hawking safety will be taking it the other way.
Let's get this thing started with a coin toss, sponsored by Coke Zero. The pregame festivities are over, and we're just about set to get this game underway. Kicks off, and here goes 4 quarters of action. At the 30. They'll bring him down at the 36-yard line. Now let's see what kind of success this offense can have as they come out onto the field for the first time today. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the... And it looks like they're going to bring some heat.
Let's go!
And they make the stop at the 40. 4 yards gain.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It's second down and 6 to go. Ball on the 40-yard line. They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers. Option. Breaks away from 1, and now he's got the corner. So they pick up 3 on the option keeper.
3-yard gain on the play.
We've got 3rd and 3 here. Ball on their own 43. The defensive back's moving in closer. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Here's the option. I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt. It's 4th down. Here comes the punter looking to boot this one away. He really got a hold of that one. Oh, hit as he caught it. Nowhere to go there.
Nowhere is right. He's lucky he got any yards on that return.
Great job of getting downfield and making the tackle by the coverage team.
They come out in a goal line set. Heading for the corner. He finally goes down at the 39-yard line. Talk about speed. He's as fast as they get.
You know who's loving that run? The track coach.
You're right. He'll be looking for that kid on campus by Monday.
Backup running back comes into the game now. Here's the run. Got a hole. Brought down at the 47-yard line. A nice job by the offensive line, and they pick up a gain of 8. They're packed in tight on the line. Takes it right and brought down right away. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
And the ball carrier wasn't getting away from that tackle.
No way. That was a spectacular hit by the defender.
And out come the big hefties. Slides down to the ground. And they keep it on the ground and pick up the first.
Good third down conversion right here. Not a real big play, but this gives them a new set of downs to work with.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they don't go to the air here and really attack this defense.
They line up in the jumbo set. Tailback brought down for a loss. And the defense just swarmed over him on that one.
Yeah, they were able to penetrate the offensive line and get to the running back before that play even had a chance.
4 wide. He's scrambling. He's looking deep down the left side. He's got it. Touchdown. This guy can really run away from a defense, Coach.
Listen up. This kid is a big-time game breaker. He has that kind of speed.
And he converts the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Mississippi State to kick this one off. Decent kick. He makes it to the 32-yard line. Their last drive resulted in a punt, so let's see if they can put together something a little more promising here. They'll spread the field with 5 wide. Fires complete over the middle, and he's tackled at the 44-yard line.
Besides going deep on the fade, the slant route is probably the most commonly run route against man coverage. If the receiver gets a good inside release, it'll be a new set of downs every time.
Way to look it in.
Very solid gain through the air. I'm impressed with the poise of this quarterback and the ability of the receiver to keep his concentration and get his hands on the football.
The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. They'll give it off here. And they'll get him in the backfield.
Wow, it's not often you see a safety making a play in the backfield like that.
Well, these days you've got safeties playing up close to the line of scrimmage, almost like a 4th linebacker. The only way that you can keep them from cheating up is to take some chances downfield.
He drops back. Got it and brought down immediately. It'll be short of the first after the completion.
Well, good effort by the defense to make sure they got him before he got to the marker.
This defense will give the quarterback those underneath routes all day long if it can prevent them from getting a first down.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. He's tackled around the 38-yard line. And that was a huge run.
Yes, indeed, my friend. What'd I tell you guys? This kid makes big plays when they need him.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 38. The defensive backs moving in closer. They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide. Again, it's complete. They'll bring him down at the 25-yard line.
I like it. They're not afraid to try this defense over the middle. The quarterback saw man coverage and gave his receiver a chance to make a play. They picked up the first down. I wouldn't be surprised to see them come back to that play.
And he's tackled at the 22-yard line. That's a 3-yard pickup. Here's the 8th play of the series. Second down. They'll work from the shotgun. He drops back. Let's move again. incomplete, and he's hammered down.
Oh, he had the defensive back on his heels. That defender didn't know if it was going to be a post, a corner, a hitch, or a streak. Nice job by the receiver of running a crisp post route, beating the man coverage and keeping the drive alive.
Puts it right in his hands. Touchdown. The extra point to tie this game up. And he hits the PAT. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. And this one's away. From the 8-yard line. He's taken down at the 35-yard line. So their last drive resulted in 6 points. Do you think we'll see the same result on this one?
They ran the ball extremely well on their last drive. And until this defense figures out how to stop it, I think they'll have no problem moving the ball down the field.
This defense may have to move 8 or 9 in the box to stop this running back, Kirk.
And he gets a yard on the run.
On the play.
Second and 9. Ball on their own 36. They come out in a goal line set. Got the corner. And down he goes at the 43-yard line. A 7-yard run by the running back.
6-yard gain on the play.
Third down and 2. Ball on the 43-yard line. They're packed in tight on the line. And they make the stop at the 47-yard line.
Nice first down run. If I were calling the plays, I'd run the ball again right here.
They line up in the jumbo set. That's a great tackle at the 48. They gain 5 yards there.
5-yard gain.
It's second down and 4 to go. Ball on the 48. They come out in a goal line set. He gets another carry. He's taken down at about the 41. That run gives him the first down.
You know, in the media conference a couple of days ago, the coach talked about how important it was for them to establish the running game. Let's see if this helps them open up the passing game.
They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
The sophomore just stuck it to the ball carrier right there. That's a very good tackle.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He unloads it. Catches it, and he's looking for more. He's all the way. Touchdown. What a special season for this quarterback.
Absolutely. This guy has now thrown for more yardage this year than any other quarterback in school history. Congratulations.
And Kirk, you can't say enough about this guy. He's a heck of a quarterback. And it just shows you what can happen when the right guy gets a chance to play in the right system. What an incredible year.
And he hits the PAT. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. They line up to kick this one away. He kicks it. Oh, what a hit. These guys came up with a touchdown on their last drive, and they'll be hoping for another 6 on the board here.
Yeah, watch out for this passing game again. Boy, when they are rolling, they are hard to stop.
As long as this quarterback has time to throw, you can guarantee that he'll find the open man.
Catches it. Tackle around the 38-yard line.
I'm not sure I agree with this offensive scheme. I mean, they made the completion, sure, but for such short yardage. Maybe they're trying to lull the defense asleep with their short passing game and then go for the big strike later during the drive.
Great tackle by the senior to make sure this guy couldn't rumble for any extra yards.
And he brings it down. Touchdown! The extra point to tie this game up. And he tacks on the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Florida lines up for the kickoff. He just drills this one. Across the 30. And down he goes at the 38. Good, solid return that time.
You're right. And what allowed him to come up with a nice return were some key blocks up front.
Yep, and a few more of those key blocks and it would have been really big.
Yeah, and for this defense, they're going to have to step it up.
They hand it off. And he's tackled at the 44. A nice 6-yard gain by the tailback there. So it's second down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first. And we got some fresh legs in there at tailback. Run right, hit in the backfield. It was the defensive lineman that got a hold of him there.
And when that kid gets a hold of you, then you usually go down.
And you're not going to break many tackles when this guy gets his hands on you.
Going with the shotgun here. Goes right, picked off. He's taken down at the 45. Well, Coach, he just looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Yep. Great play by the linebacker to read that pass and come away with the interception. Right there. Great play.
First and 10. They line up in the shotgun. Here's the option. Loose the ball. And the defense is on it. That time the option play is the cause of the fumble.
The offense put the ball on the ground, but give the defense credit for jumping all over.
Yep, that was some heads-up defense.
They'll set up shop at the 46. First down, 10 yards to go. They're lining up in the 5-2. They go with the back, and he's got room. And he's taken down at the 36-yard line. A good 10 yards on the pickup. New running back now into the backfield. Gives it to the back. What a collision.
Good call running for the first down when they needed only a few yards.
They line up in the shotgun. He throws it. This one is batted away. great range as he's able to break up the pass.
I know that the safety makes a good play here, but as a receiver, you got to get in there and play some defense. He's lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Going with the shotgun here. Looks to pass. And he's throwing long, and he's got a man out there. He's all the way home. Touchdown. And he tacks on the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He sends it off. Tackle at the 41. So the offense comes out after their last drive, had the ball end up in the defense's hands by way of a fumble.
This offense really has to avoid silly turnovers.
Yep, especially now. This offense is down a touchdown, so they could really use some points right here and now. They could do it if they could do it without turnovers.
They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers. Complete. He's got room. Tackle made at the 46-yard line.
I'll tell you, this receiver showed really good hands on that play.
This kid is always calling for the ball, and if he keeps making plays like that, he'll continue to get the ball.
The defensive back's moving in closer. Going with the shotgun here. Passes to the left, and it's going the other way. They weren't going to let him squirm free on that play. What a catch. I'm surprised he was able to hang on to that one.
People tend to think that guys play corner if their hands aren't good enough to play wide receiver. As we just saw, that's not always the case.
Sometimes it's actually the opposite. Some guys play receiver instead of corner because they don't want to hit or tackle anybody.
They're packed in tight on the line. Give to the tailback, and he's met in the backfield. The D lineman wasn't letting anyone by him that time.
And the big fella did a heck of a job plugging up the hole where that play was supposed to go.
That guy's so big, Kirk, he doesn't plug up holes. He plugs up the whole line down there. Yo.
And they tackle him at the 27-yard line. They really got beat by the deep pass.
Against man-to-man coverage like that, it's just a foot race.
And that defensive back had second place written all over him.
So let's see how the defense responds now. It's first down and 10. They'll work from the shotgun. Tackle at the 12. That one worked pretty well.
Yeah, it's a good job here by the wide receiver to get open. He created good separation from the defense.
He's going to try and scramble. They bring him down. They couldn't get him blocked up that time.
And something tells me they won't be able to get him blocked up the next time either. This kid is a force out there.
We'll probably be hearing his name for some time to come because he's only in his first year on the field.
Quick strike, and it's caught for the touchdown. And he converts the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He kicks it off. He's to the 20. And down he goes at the 41-yard line. We'll have to see now how the offense responds this time after throwing a pick on their last drive.
They really can't afford these costly turnovers this early in the game.
Yep, we're still in the first half, and they already have a pretty big deficit to overcome right here and now. That was a pretty nice play by the receiver to go up and get that pass.
Yeah, the pass was a little bit high, but this kid had no trouble adjusting and making a great play.
They go with the run. They'll bring him down at the 41. A pickup of about 3. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 41-yard line. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. They line up in the shotgun. He unloads it. Incomplete. Almost picked off. That was a dangerous throw.
Oh, not a very good decision. He's got to either throw this one away or take a sack. You don't want to go back to the sideline and have a discussion with the old ball coach if that had been an interception.
And this one's broken up.
Now that's the way to get in there and break up a pass.
And more importantly, Coach, brings up a 4th down situation.
It's 4th down. Looks like they're going to punt it away here. The punter is going to try to pin them deep in their own territory with a good punt here. And they deny him the first down.
Well, this is a huge play for the defense, especially since the score is so close. Now let's see if the offense can get anything done.
They'll take over at the 45. We've got a 1st and 10. And we'll probably see how far he can throw it, as it should be the last play before the half. He's drilled as he throws. Picked off. It's the quarterback. Well, we've got a barn burner here, and at the end of the first half, our score, Mississippi State 28, Florida 14. Second half just about set to get underway as the teams line up for the kick. He kicks off. Brought down at the 34-yard line. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. This drive will start at the 34. It's 1st and 10. They come out in a goal line set. Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. Couple of yards there. 2nd and 8. Going with the shotgun here. Back to pass. He's hit and taken down.
If this receiver wants to make it to the next level, those are the types of plays he'll have to make.
Absolutely. They love pass catchers that look the ball all the way into their hands and then tuck it away safely.
They come out in a goal line set. Taken down in the backfield.
If these defenders continue to exploit the O-line like that, it's going to be a long day for this running back.
2nd and 11. And we got some fresh legs in there at tailback. Can't find anyone open. He throws on the run, and they intercept it. The sophomore safety. Stiff arms, but he can't break the tackle. A well-timed interception there.
Well, they're still down by a couple of scores, but the turnover certainly helps their chances. If they score on this drive, they're right back in the game.
This is one of my favorite plays in the playbook.
The defensive backs moving in closer. They'll work from the shotgun. That's incomplete.
He tried to force that one in.
It should have been intercepted. He can't be thrown into coverage like that.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 49. 3 wide receivers on the field. The quarterback in the shotgun. Option. He's tackled at about the 49. Nothing there on the keeper.
Good stop there by the freshman. You got to be careful with this offensive attack because one missed tackle could mean trouble.
The offense lines this one up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. Complete. He's got room. He's out of bounds around the 48-yard line. So there was not much doing on that pass play, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
And outside of an incompletion, that's the best thing this defense can ask for. A short pass and nowhere for the receiver to run.
The offense comes out to start this drive, and they're hoping for a better result as they threw a pick on their last possession. They're packed in tight on the line. Takes it right. Oh, what a hit. The halfback picks up a yard.
And that was an excellent tackle. He used perfect form to bring the ball carrier down.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Throws it deep downfield. He couldn't drag his feet. Incomplete.
Great effort here by the wideout. But you know what? The quarterback was just off enough to cause that incompletion.
First and foremost, he wanted to avoid throwing the interception. So I think he tried to put the ball in the only place that his receiver could actually catch the ball.
Can't find anyone open. Tosses left. Intercepted. Down the sideline. Tackle made at the 24. That INT puts him in a position to make this a game.
Yeah, they really needed that. That's a huge boost to morale.
You're right, Kirk. Now they got the big Mo on their side. An experienced coach would want to run this play.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. The defensive back's moving in closer. He drops back. And it's caught. Complete, and he's brought down. The offense was pretty successful on that play there.
That was a very good passing play to get the ball downfield for a very nice gain and a 1st down.
Their last trip down here was a success. Let's see if this one will result in another touchdown. Going to the end zone, and it's coming back out. He tried to force that one in there.
Yep. And the safety made him pay for it. Great job of watching the quarterback's eyes and even a better catch.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 8. They line up in the jumbo set. Here's the halfback, and he's brought down hard behind the line. Loss of 2 on the run by the halfback. It's 2nd down and 12. Ball on the 6. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Now he tries to buy some time. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. They'll bring him down at the 23. He had a whole lot of room to run on that one.
When the pressure's coming from the inside and the quarterback can escape the pocket, it usually means he's going to have some room to run.
They're packed in tight on the line. Again with a carry. He's tackled around the 33-yard line. And that's their 3rd first down of the drive.
Great blocking and great running equals very successful offense.
And they've looked really good on this drive, Coach. The defense needs to figure out a way to stop them, or else they're going to have no problem putting points on the board.
He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's scrambling. Looking deep to the right. And this one's going to get intercepted. First and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Catches it, and down he goes at the 19. About a 5-yard pickup on the old play-action pass.
The play action throws the defense just long enough for the quarterback to get the ball to the receiver. Nice play.
He's looking to pass. He's taken down at the 26-yard line. The pass is complete for 7 yards, and that'll be a first down.
They need to tighten up the coverage on this kid, because whenever he gets some room on you, he makes a play.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. They line up in an I. They'll throw on 1st down. It's complete. Tackle made around the 49-yard line.
What a great play call there. They came right out of the gates and attacked the defense through the air on 1st down.
Yeah, it was a really nice gain on the pass. Let's see if they go back to the air again on the next play.
1st down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 49-yard line. The offense lines this one up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They'll run the option. He fights forward to about the 49. So he decides to hold on to it, and that's going nowhere.
That's the senior safety that made that tackle. Great job of providing run support from the secondary.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 49. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Complete. He's got room. He tries to juke, but they bring him down.
That is not easy to stop. The quarterback hit his man on an out route, and the defender was in man coverage. As a defender in man coverage, you cannot get beat deep, and as a result, the underneath routes are going to be there. As you can see, it worked out great for the offense as they were looking for a new set of downs.
That one's more than good enough for the 1st down.
Well, Brad, that is a great play by the quarterback to find his target past the marker to keep this drive moving.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 24. So that brings us to the end of the quarter, and at the end of 3, our score, Mississippi State 28, Florida 14. It's 1st and 10, and they continue to work the ball downfield. 3 wide receivers on the field. The quarterback in the shotgun. And he's tackled right away.
Nicely done. A solid completion right there. If the quarterback keeps making those kind of passes, look out. I feel a touchdown coming.
We're at play number 9 of this current drive. 2nd down. They line up in the shotgun. 3 wide. Passes, and it's almost picked off. He tried to force it to a man that wasn't open, and boy, was he lucky it wasn't picked off.
He's got to be more careful when throwing the football into the end zone.
Looks to him again, complete. Big play, and it's 1st and goal.
I can see now why this receiver has so many receptions this year. He's fast, he has good hands, and he's very hard to bring down.
The quarterback and this receiver stay after every practice to get extra reps in. It seems like these 2 guys get better and better every game.
Touchdown, Florida! He makes the PAT. So with just over 4 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter, the score is Mississippi State 28, Florida 21. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He kicks it. He'll return it from the 6. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. Well, fellas, what are you thinking this late in the game?
Here's what I think, Kirk. Keep the ball on the ground, but avoid turnovers.
Yeah, they do not want to give this ball back to the other team again because they've shown that they can get it into the end zone. So they need some first downs to preserve this lead.
They give to the tailback. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. The halfback runs for 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 26-yard line. They're packed in tight on the line. They hand it off. Tackle at about the 31. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run.
On the play.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 1. They line up in the jumbo set. And he tackles him hard at the 32-yard line. Well, they stuck with a run, and it pays off for them.
You know what, Brad? So important on 3rd down to rely on the offensive line to get a good push, and that's what they did there to pick up the first down.
First and 10. Ball on their own 32. They come out in a goal line set. They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. The running back gets a yard, maybe less.
I think the receiver got a little lazy on his block there, Coach.
Yeah, he let the corner get by him, and to his credit, he made a really good tackle on the ball carrier.
New running back now into the backfield. Catches it, and he's looking for more. Down the sideline. And he's finally knocked out of bounds at the 32. Good catch, and can this guy fly or what?
I couldn't agree with you more. This kid's got to be one of the fastest guys that we've had the privilege of seeing all year.
Now it's 1st and 10 with the defense trying to regroup after giving up the big pass. Mississippi State is up by a touchdown. Less than 3 minutes in the game. The play clock's at 0-0. They just took too long.
Red ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
So they'll move back 5 yards after the delay of game. So the penalty makes it 1st and 15. They'll go with the run once again.
Kirk, how about that defensive end getting in there on that play?
That is just a great play getting into the backfield. This guy is so quick that the ball carrier never had a chance.
The play clock's at 0. They took too much time.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
Looked like they might have been a little bit late getting this play in, and it results in a delay of game. Now it's 2nd and long after the penalty. Mississippi State is up a score. A little more than 2 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. The offense didn't get the play off in time. So the delay of game will move him back a few, and I'm pretty sure the coach isn't happy with his quarterback right now. Penalty markers down. They took too much time.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
Possibly some miscommunication there. They can't get the play off, and it'll cost them a few. They just didn't get the snap off in time. Here's the call.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
And the coach doesn't look very happy after that call.
Well, you only help out the defense when you don't get the playoff in time. You're essentially just giving away free yardage.
Second down and a ways to go because of the penalty. Running out of time, and down he goes. I think the offensive line missed a block there.
Somebody did it. It was like a jailbreak up front, and the linebacker will get the credit for the sack.
This defense uses a very good blitzing scheme. It's easy to see why they are usually so successful.
Looks like they didn't get the play off quick enough.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
The penalty will force him into third and long now.
Yes, sir. The coach is going to give him a little talking to when he gets off the field.
They didn't snap the ball in time.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
They'll give this one another try after the flag.
And on third down, too. That's when you don't want those kind of things to happen.
Penalty markers down. They took too much time.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
It'll be third down again after that penalty.
Yeah, now they have more yards to pick up for the first down.
tries to buy some time. And they bring him down at the 49. Huge pass play on third down, guys, but they're going to come up short.
The defense always has more ways to defend on third and long than an offense has of converting on third and long, Coach.
Well, considering they were third and another zip code, they did pretty well.
EA Sports and Russell Athletic would like to congratulate today's players of the game. Nice job, guys. They'll run for it. Can't get there. That was a very questionable call, Coach.
Well, the reason why I didn't like that is because you put your defense in a very tough position. Now they have to defend a shortened field in a very close ball game.
They'll set up shop at the 44-yard line. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Short pass, middle of the field. 8 yards on the pickup.
Big fourth down here for the defense. A stop here, and they will come away with the victory.
It's second down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks. Going with the shotgun here. He drops back. And he's tackled at about the 35.
Great job by the offense to keep the chains moving. And I don't care what level of football you play, as a receiver, you have to be able to create separation on an out route, especially against man coverage like this kid just showed us. Excellent route by the receiver.
It's 1st and 10. The quarterback's in the gun with 3 receivers in the set. Pulls it in, and he wants more. Tried to sidestep by there, but a good tackle on the play. And he goes over 100 on the day with that reception.
If you can get open and hold on to the passes, chances are you're going to have a good game. And that's exactly what this guy's been able to do today.
And to stand out at a game that'll decide your BCS fate, just a special performance today. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 20-yard line. Going with the shotgun here. Makes the catch, and he's got nowhere to go. And he got stopped before he even got started on that thing.
That defense had their eyes on that kid the entire time. Whoa.
They thought they could sneak something by the defense here on first down, but it's not so.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 18-yard line. Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. I don't expect this one to be any different. Steps out of bounds around the 16-yard line.
Not that impressive of a play. Let's see if they continue to employ the short passing game or if they decide to run the ball.
I'm right there with you on that one, Kirk.
3rd down, 6 to go. Ball on the 16. 3 wideouts here.
Ready.
Throws it, and he's got the tight end again. So, guys, he found his tight end for the first down.
Yeah, this is a great way to utilize the tight end in the passing game.
You know, Kirk, back when I coached, the tight ends didn't do much but block.
It's amazing how much the game has evolved, isn't it?
Absolutely.
A touchdown away from a tie. They line up in a double tight set. Goes out to the tight end again, completes. A yard if they're lucky on that pass play.
Here, the quarterback just dumps it off to his tight end. But give this defense some credit. They just didn't let him go anywhere.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. They go with the run. Tackle at the 1-yard line. And this one comes to an end. Our final count in this game, Mississippi State 28, Florida 21. Kirk, as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, your thoughts on this one?
I'd like to be the first to congratulate both teams for the way they represented the SEC with some great football. But my hat goes off to our champs and how they showed once again why they won't be denied when they see something they want. And in this case, it was the SEC championship.
Well, thanks for joining us for another presentation of NCAA Football 09. For Lee, Kirk, and everyone here at EA Sports, I'm Brad Nessler saying goodbye, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.